Hey guys, we're going to create word art today. So this is another watch and do lesson. We're going to take something like this and turn it into something like that. So let's get started. The video is right here. That is what you're watching. The first thing we're going to do is create word art. So this is just text. This is text like we would type anything. And it's a text box. If I want to make it larger, I have to select all. I have to come up here and adjust my font, etc. So I can change the color of that like that. So I'm going to show you why we might want to do word art. So I'm going to go up here to Insert, Word Art. Now I copied that. You're able to put whatever you want here. You can change it from Team Art. It's going to lose the font when it goes in there, so don't spend a lot of time messing with the font beforehand. But we now have it in there, and this guy right here is Fredoka 1. It's a good little font that I like. So now we have it in word art, and it's the same thing. This is a little larger. Here's one of the advantages of word art. I can adjust it, and look, it narrows the font. I can make it taller. I can make it wider if I wanted. I can make it fit a space that I need it to without having to sit there and adjust my font size. So that can be real handy. And I do find it useful when doing things like that. So that's an advantage in how to adjust a word art. The other advantage is I'm able to customize it. So if I select it, and it's selected because of the box, it's not like I can swipe and highlight. If I needed to change my text, I would double click and I could change my text here. By the way, they really do mean this. Use Shift Enter if you need to do more than one line. So it's selected. I can come up here and I could tell my fill the inside color to be one, and I can tell the outside color to be something else. Now you can barely see that, so let me pop up the line. Let's make that a little bit, let's do 4 point. So you are not able to do that with just regular text. Because this is art, we are able to adjust the color and the outline. And that expands and whatever. One of the things I was doing playing around with this is you can also come up here and you could do a dotted line, you could do dash line, and look at what happens if I do this. Make it 12, 8 point. And then what happens if I take the color out of it? Look, I just kind of created my own font here, okay? So you can have some fun with it. So we're back. So that's fill, color, and line. And now we're going to apply a drop shadow. You can overuse drop shadows, but I like them in certain situations. So when you have an image, which this is, you will have format options. So we're going to click format options, and we have this drop shadow. We're going to click it. When I do drop shadows, I like to make it really obvious at the beginning. This is the distance from the letter, so the further I go, the further away it is. I personally like mine pretty close to it, but I tend to move it a lot. You can change the angle from side to above and work it around that way. Transparency, I can make that really transparent or not transparent at all. I personally like the light transparent. And blur radius is how soft that edge is. So let's see. I know that may be hard to see. Maybe that's better. So you can see it gets real soft, and then the edge gets a lot harder, linear, and then it softens out. It's that blur that's happening, and that makes it look like it's floating. So the angle, play with. You even can play with your colors. So like if you are doing it on a green background, maybe you want to do a green shadow Okay, you don't have to stay with black. You could do it with another color. You just need to think about that one's going to be way too transparent. Let's do, there we go. Just think about how you want it. Wonder what a green would look like. Yellow. Okay, that's fun. So you can kind of get those kind of effects going on. Again, you can put whatever word you want here, as long as it's appropriate. It could be your name. It could be whatever team you want to be on. I want you to submit one that has a fill, a line, and a drop shadow. So I want to see all those pieces on there. All right. Let me know if you have questions.